Hey friends, Mike Derenthal here. I'm going to give you a quick rant and a quick update on what is going on out there right now in the housing market, tied in with the war over in Iran, interest rates, and what I think are always, you've heard me say before about misleading headlines out there when it comes to real estate, and it drives me nuts. But I want to share this because I think it's extremely important that we pay attention to what's out there, obviously, and also understand that the media is trying to get your attention and trying to click on articles. I saw one this morning. U.S. pending home sales barely bounce off record lows despite tumbling rates in February. Sounds kind of doom and gloom. And read the article, and you're like, okay, what's going on? Rates did come down towards the end of last year. They have started to creep back up with what's going on over in the Middle East right now. Oil supply shock and whatnot makes market nervous. Bonds are impacting interest rates, and they've crept back up a little bit. But this headline here, once I read it, I realized it's fairly misleading, because the article talks about, and there was one graph here in particular that talks about the, let's see if I can get all this in here, talks about how what they're showing here is pending sales. They're talking about how pending sales have dropped precipitously here. This red line here is national pending sales. Number of homes have gone under contract. This green line here is what the interest rates are doing. And you're like, oh my gosh, what's this big disconnect here they're showing with this dotted red line? It looks suspicious. And this graph here goes back to March last year to March of this year. It's roughly 12 months of data. Looks like something unusual. Read the article. There's no mention in the article about typical seasonality within the U.S. housing market. And so I've got a graph here that I wanted to pull in to show you that I think is very relevant. And again, it just goes to show you've got to be careful with what the media is putting in front of you out there with anything, and especially the housing market, something I happen to know something about. And this graph here I think is extremely interesting, because what it is, it's showing home sale trends over the course of a year by month. Okay, and you've got 2022, 23, 24, 25, and what do you know? There's a trend here that happens, and yes, we happen to typically see more homes go under contract in the spring, summer months here. That's what's going on here. March, April, May, June, July, you see things go up. What's good to know, keep in mind, this happens every year, very predictably, and towards the end of the year, the holidays show up, the market starts to drop and slow down. Activity overall slows across the country, and this is due to the holidays, the weather, everything else. There's not as much activity that happens towards the end of the year, and you see this here, and that happens consistently one year to the next. And now pause with that, and let's go back and look at this alarming graph that they put in the article this morning, and it's only looking at what's going on this past year. This is absolutely a seasonality impact. There is no mention anywhere in this article about a seasonality impact on home sales. This is very predictable. So, what's going to happen with the price of oil, how that's going to impact housing, who knows, right? Who knows? But to tie that into an article and create fear and get people to click on articles out there is extremely disingenuous, and I hope people that are watching this will keep that in mind. If I can help you with anything, give me a shout. Thanks.